Welcome to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Mamie Clark.
And I'm Lila McGraw. Today is Friday, February 26th. Here are this week's top stories. Today and tomorrow, baseball has 2 games against Itawamba and New Hope.
We spoke to some of the players about their upcoming season. Let's see if they're excited to knock it out of the park.
I think we're going to be pretty good. We have a new coach who's brought a lot of energy to the team, and we've got a lot of good seniors and good juniors and a lot of good sophomores to back us up. So, I think it's looking pretty good.
I think Coach Reed has helped us a lot during this off season. He's given us a lot of new resources to help our game and get us ready for the season. I look up to Jason Garrett and Tucker Whittington because they're seniors and they lead us in the right direction.
I guess we're looking forward to playing Madison Central the most just because they're a big-time rival and it's always a good game. My goals are to hit 20 home runs.
We just be chilling, man. And so we all family around there, and everybody trying to buy in, trying to get the job done. I don't know, all of my little bros, everybody just in there working. Ain't no really classification in the baseball team. Everybody out there just to work.
My biggest rival is probably Madison Central, just because I don't like them, and they're probably the best team that will play in playoffs. So we have a good chance. We got a good team this year, a lot of strong players, and we're a lot better hitting team this year.
Should we put on our jackets?
And pull out our snow boots?
I don't know. We might just want to stick to the T-shirts.
Well, let's go to Lee and Liza to see what they have to say.
Thanks, Lila and Mamie. I'm Liza Wise.
And I'm Lee Holman, and this is your 7-day forecast.
Today is sunny with high in the 50s and low in the 30s. Right off the bat, we have a baseball game tonight at home, so be sure to come out and support. Tomorrow we have high in the 60s and low in the 40s. Be sure to support your basketball team as they travel tomorrow on their road to state. On Sunday we have high in the 70s and low in the high 40s.
Swinging into the rest of our week, on Monday through Wednesday we have highs in the mid-60s and lows in the lower 40s with a high chance of rain throughout. On Monday and Tuesday, golf travels to Jackson for their first tournament of the season, so be sure to support them. And then finally, on Thursday, we have highs in the upper 50s and lows in the lower 30s, with many THS athletic events that day, so be sure to support them as well.
And that's your 7-day forecast. Back to y'all in the studio.
It's competition season for Synergy, Tupelo's all-girls show choir.
Mamie, did you hear they got 4th place last weekend in Birmingham?
Yeah, I did, and now they're heading to the national semifinals in Branson, Missouri.
So, Mamie, I heard you used to be in show choir. Can you show us some of your moves?
I don't know, maybe later. Let's go to some of the girls to hear more about their competition season.
This year's theme of Synergy is like post-apocalyptic. There's 3 different warring sides, and we're learning to come together again and unite and find hope.
We had a really good competition, and it gave us a better opportunity. We'll get to work on what the judges' comments were for next competition in Branson, where hopefully we'll win and go to Chicago.
My first competition in Synergy, we went to Birmingham, Alabama, and it was a lot of fun to see all the other groups perform and sing on stage and really go full out with all the costumes.
Our show's kind of a little goth, it's like radioactive. We're all in black. We have 3 costume changes. Our very first one is 3 different outfits. We have jackets, shorts, and then pants. Our third costume's a silver pretty dress, and then our last one's a long black dress.
Being a senior has been good. It's been interesting to kind of be a leader of the group and everything, and be able to see how people have grown over these past years and how I've grown and how my other fellow seniors have grown. After each competition, we try to take the judges' comments and try to improve our show in the best way possible. And we always just rework our show a little bit, whether it's dancing or singing, and try to make it as best we can.
I think we have enough gossip for this episode. Let's tune in with AC and her special guests.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, because this is it.
Hello, I'm AC Lothrop, and this is this week's episode of Gossip Tupelo. This week, since Katie has, class and stuff, we decided to bring in some of my good friends, Walker and Tate Clayton, from Bro Code.
I'm Walker Clayton. And I'm Tate Clayton.
And we're the bros.
Anyway, this week we'll be discussing dating.
Like two people going out in public together to participate in an activity of common interest.
Isn't that crazy?
The craziest.
We figured that the best way to cover this topic would be to ask some of our fellow classmates their opinion. Let's see what they have to say. So Madeline, what's the worst date you've ever been on if you had to pick?
It's definitely probably a tie between I went on a date with a broken nose and I also went on a date on Valentine's Day, and then after I got cheated on.
I think when me and my girlfriend raced around the track in 9th grade, and I was a whole bunch of glass and I ain't see it, and I cut my foot so bad I had to go to the hospital.
Wow. Are y'all still together?
No.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
He had to stop and give his grandmother some flowers, and it was dark, so I was like, okay. And then he pulled up into a cemetery, and he got out, and we followed him all the way to his grave, and he put the flowers on his grave, and then he started praying, so I bowed my head, and then he left me.
But okay, so we went out on this date, and she was on the phone the whole time, so I was like, bro, you can't be doing all that now. And I was like, you're gonna have to go on somewhere with it. So then she kept on, and I was like, bro, if you're gonna be on your phone, you're not gonna talk to me, well then deuces. But I love women. I got respect for women though. I got respect for women. It's
just not ones on their phone.
Thank you.
The worst date I've ever been on, I had to pay for everything. And he asked me out.
And I had to pay for it.
Gotcha.
I dated a girl, or was dating a girl, who got engaged to another guy to be married while we were dating.
He calls me up and says, hey, will you get me a sandwich? And I was just like, I don't have a lot of money. I just have this spare change. And he was like, okay, get me a sandwich. Give him the sandwich, right? Okay, so he takes a bite into this Chick-fil-A sandwich, tastes a corner of a pickle, got mad because he doesn't like pickles, and threw it on the ground.
So we were just walking around the graveyard while I was crying. So that was the worst date. I mean, it was a fun time, but I think that it depends on who asked. If the boy asked you on a date, he should plan it. But if the girl's like, hey, let's hang out, then she should pick, I guess.
The girl's choice.
Why do you think it's the girl's choice?
Because girls are special.
It's the girl's choice because you want to please her and take her out where she wants to go. Boys, we ain't really hard to please. We'll go to McDonald's for a date.
Okay. A tall white guy, sweatpants, broken arm, tennis shoes, Brooks to be exact. And yeah, just, brown hair. That's my ideal date,
I'm digging it. Now that we've heard some popular opinions, we figured that we'd get some tips from both the guys and the girls side of a date.
Me and Tate will kick it off. Girls, please don't put the date all over Snapchat.
And please don't order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Because to be honest, we're probably getting our money from our parents.
Probably. Also, guys, please don't ask us to meet you somewhere. Pick us up. And when you do pick us up, please be on time, even though we probably won't be ready.
Don't tell all your friends about it.
Because what if my boy Tate here was in between girls, and girl 1 tells girl 2 that he was on a date with her, so that would just screw everything up.
That's terrible.
It's true. Dress to the occasion, so if we go to McDonald's, please don't wear your prom dress.
And also, don't take your dates to McDonald's. That's just wrong.
Yeah,
that's terrible. No, that's actually awful. Anyways, that's awful. Don't do that.
We hope this jointed segment helps you with your dating life.
And that you have been enlightened to what you've been doing wrong all these years.
And bro code is not all that terrible. We love our fans.
Listen up, y'all.
So that's all we have for this week.
Wait, Lila, did you hear about that new show that's coming out based off The Bachelor?
Yes, I did hear about it. Is it coming out today?
No, it comes out Wednesday.
So be sure to watch it.
But let's take a quick peek of what it'll be like.
One boy, desperate for good grades. 6 girls competing to help him study. One chance of a lifetime. Rivalries develop. Debates get heated. Drama ensues. Tune in every week to watch Steven's journey in finding the tutor.
So, Mamie, how about those dance moves?
I don't know, Willa. I mean, there's a reason I quit show choir.